Wake up, Ligaya. It's almost 8. And you're still in bed?
What's the matter? What's with the excitement?
Are you serious? Today is the first day of our face-to-face class.
I am still so sleepy. And I feel so tired. I'll just be absent today.
Oh, come on. We've been waiting this for years. We'll be learning more this time.
But I have been thinking too much already. And my mind is just telling me to do nothing.
Our teacher is expecting us. Plus, we have to submit all our activities to pass this semester.
Oh, but I haven't done any activities yet. I don't feel motivated at all.
But we are graduating, and you're our top one. We have goals to reach, remember?
I will think about it later. Go to school without me. You will be late.
Okay, I'll drop by after class to keep you updated with school.
LIWAYWAY was worried about her friend Ligaya, who seemed to have lost interest in doing things she loved the most. No matter how encouraging LIWAYWAY was, Ligaya was weary and disinterested. It seemed that Ligaya has lost her motivation. Frankly speaking, there are also times when a Ligaya is also present within ourselves. There are moments when we also struggle with finding the tenacity and motivation to continue doing things we love the most. On some occasions, we go through phases where we feel extremely creative and eager, while other times we feel indolent, out of ideas, and we also feel stuck. Since we are all familiar with this scenario, it is important to know why we feel as such. Finding these reasons would allow us to counterattack the negative results of having the lack of motivation. Good day, fun e-learners! Brace yourselves as we share with you some tactics on how to motivate one's self. Before we know the ways on motivating ourselves, we have to keep in mind that knowing the reasons for losing the drive and motivation within us is equally important. All of us have experienced the feeling of a lack of motivation at some point of our lives. It might have been something small, or feeling motivated might be something that we have already struggled with for years. Nonetheless, it's significant to know that a lack of motivation is common and it can be surpassed. Let us discuss the top 3 most common reasons why people often feel the lack of motivation. The first reason for the lack of motivation is that you don't know what you want. In spite of the many things coming in and out of our mind, the goal and focus are not there. It's hard to get motivated to do anything at all if we're unsure about what we're after in the first place. If there's no target or goal, there won't be a spark and energy to accomplish anything. Hence, things become tiring yet unfulfilling. Top 2 reason is feeling overwhelmed. Most of the time, when there's just too much to do, we shut down, physically and mentally. People overwhelmed with tasks and obligations feel that it's better to do nothing and just rest than figure out the details and take actions to accomplish these tasks. When we are feeling like there's so much to do that we can't possibly get to it at all, we might not want to even get started, resulting in lower levels of motivations. The last and final reason is depression. This can be a result of a traumatic experience or a very dismal event which created a great negative impact into one's life. Depression drains the drive and motivation to do even the simplest things, and accomplishing the most normal tasks of our daily lives seems like a struggle. When we're already feeling unmotivated, the stress from falling behind on tasks may escalate the lack of motivation, and this becomes critical and damaging both personally and professionally. Now that we are already familiar with the most common reasons for being unmotivated, let's now find out the ways of bringing back our motivation. Number 1, if we want to get motivated and we want to bring back the drive, then know our body. Reverse the pattern and picture out how a motivated person behaves or acts and imitate them. Observe proper posture, walk head high, and stand firm. Drop those hunched shoulders and speak clearly. Mimicking these motivated people can actually attract the positive vibes of motivation. Number 2, when we are feeling out of track and our minds a little cluttered with various things, remember to set some goals. Keep in mind why you are doing what you are doing. If we can't decide on what we want, take an aim, focus on it, and strike that target. We have to point out fascinating and exciting goals for ourselves in the different aspects of our lives. This will bring out not just the motivation inside us, but the easier path to achieve success. Number 3, another way to motivate oneself is to make a routine of activities and tasks. Make a simple list of the tasks that are needed to be accomplished so it won't be overwhelming on our part. Make sure that the easier ones are at the top of the list so it won't consume too much time and can be done easily. Checking out the tasks done gives a sense of productivity, thus resulting to a more eager drive to do more and perform better. Number 4, remember that no man's an island. Therefore, for our 4th tactic, surround yourself with positive people. Positive friends and family enhance your positive self-worth. Use them as support. Tell them about your goals and encourage them to help keep you motivated. Surrounding yourself with these people also helps to manage the symptoms of depression and anxiety, hence stimulates our drive and passion. Number 5, the 5th and final way to motivate yourself is by rewarding yourself. Celebrate small wins. Reward yourself with a new dress, buy that book you've been eyeing for months. Take a sip of that coffee for that well-deserved effort. This will reinforce the motivation to keep up with positive habits and will generate good feelings that ease depression and lack of drive and motivation. Setbacks are normal. Down times are acceptable. We are human, but we are not just human. We stand again, we fix ourselves, and we do better than before.
Wake up, Ligaya. It's almost 8, and you're still in bed. It's the first day of face-to-face class.
I feel so sleepy and tired. I don't feel motivated at all.
Are you serious? Remember, you're our top 1. We're looking up to you.
Well, I think you're right. I shouldn't be in bed the whole day and do nothing. I have to make each day productive.
Yes, and we have goals to reach for the future, right?
Yep. If we want to achieve it, we have to keep moving.
That's the spirit, my friend.
Thank you, LIWAYWAY. Now, can you give me a minute? I just prepare for school in a breeze.
Sure.